You made Edgar Street, Mike Symons, after second Saturday training. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was a long day today. We did a double session today, so I think we started at 10:30 until about 12, half past, and a bit of lunch and out again this afternoon. But a bit of fitness testing this morning, and then our first bit of gameplay this afternoon. And like I say, the boys come back fit, a lot of them. Everyone's looking sharp. So going into the games now, obviously lads want to get some minutes under their belts and get themselves ready for the beginning of the season.
I must admit, the cynic in me was thinking there'd be a lot of players blowing here, but they weren't.
Yeah, like I say, some of the lads kept themselves in good shape over the summer. I think you need to do that now, especially obviously going up the levels this year. So that's massively important. And yeah, like I said, there's a lot of lads, fitness test this morning, a lot of the lads did really, really well.
And the new guys, obviously they're keen to settle in and make an impact.
Yeah, they've all come in, they've embedded well into the rest of the group. Obviously played against a few of them last year, so they know what we're about. And obviously they've got the same goals and targets that we want to achieve this year. So they'll be looking to push on, and they're all looking very sharp.
What has Beads and Jenks sort of said to you so far?
Just divide me there, only look.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to repeat
That's why I mentioned
Sorry, I have to say that one again, I've forgotten it.
What have Beads and Jenks actually had to say about the season that's coming up?
Yeah, obviously they've sort of set out what we're hopefully trying to achieve this year, going up a level this year. Obviously put ourselves in a position where we haven't played at, obviously progressing up through the league, so it'll be a challenge for everyone involved. But obviously they said we'll get ourselves in the right shape, and obviously if we can look to play, we'll play and pick up results like we did last year. And if we can play consistently like we did towards the end of last year, then hopefully it puts us in good stead to be very, very competitive this year.
Do you feel there's more pressure?
It's one of the
higher league, a challenge for some players.
It is. Obviously a lot of lads, obviously looking at the squad, if some of the lads have played this level maybe a bit higher, but some of the lads have sort of worked their way up, so it'll be a challenge for everyone. But obviously we'll bind in together, encourage people. The experienced players will get amongst the sort of the younger players and players who maybe haven't played that level so far, and like I say, we're all in it together, and we want to be successful, so everyone will buy into it, and I'm sure we'll be very, very competitive. What
have you noticed from the new players that have come in? Have they added something already?
Yeah, brilliant. Like I said, they've all embedded well. All different players that we've brought in. Very good technically, all come in looking in very, very good shape. And like I say, they want to come here, they want to obviously challenge and do well. And they see this opportunity, especially of how big the club is, of potentially progressing again, especially at the ages, all of the young lads that he's brought in. They've got a great opportunity now, maybe over the next 2 or 3 years, if they perform well, of achieving something that we've all achieved over the last couple of years. And if we can continue with that, it'll be fantastic for everyone involved at the club and the club itself. So that's the main aim, really, keep being successful.
What about tactically as well? There seem to be a lot more options available now.
That's brilliant. As always gives the gaffer options, doesn't it? So a lot of players can play in different positions. He's got a lot of obviously defensively solid going forward. We've got some good players who can play in different positions. So obviously if players maybe aren't performing, obviously then gives people opportunity to come in. Different formations can be used, but keeps people on their toes. So people obviously want to play, come out here every Saturday and be in that 11. So once they get in that 11, they're going to work hard to try and keep that. But like I say, if it isn't working in the game, you can change it. So it gives them options. And
finally, what's the position at Hartbury in terms of being able to get away for games? I mean, there's quite a few of you there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not too bad really. Depends where the away game is, but usually not too many on a Tuesday night. It works pretty well, and we're training at Hartbury at the moment, so literally it's a long day for me at work. I can stay at work and then go straight into training, but it works well for me with playing outside and obviously teaching and coaching at the same time, which I enjoy both. I love both, so for me I'm in a good position, and like I say, just obviously keep fit and keep going, hopefully have a good year again.
Brilliant, thanks for your time.
No worries, thank you very much.